And a great week for their cleanup hitter.
Harper to right center. See you later. The 22-year-old has done it again. Unbelievable. A game winner. Today, the series finale with Atlanta. Jordan Zimmermann looks to finish off the sweep. Hey moms, today's your day for everything you do. This Sunday is for you. Yeah. What a great day for Mother's Day. Beautiful afternoon at the ballpark. The guys are playing well. They've won another series, and that's the bottom line for the ball club. They're over 500, gaining ground on the Mets. But, FP, there are certain times in baseball when the individual achievements of certain players kind of take you to a different place other than just winning a ball game.
Well, yeah, and Bryce Harper stepped up in a big way, and that's what superstars do. There's been all the accolades, and Bryce really hasn't graduated to the next level. But with yesterday and the walk-off home run, what he's done the last 5 games, 8 for 18, 444 average, 524 on base percentage, 6 home runs, 12 RBI. He's just taken it to that next level that everybody anticipated he would, and he's still only 22 years old. But what he's done on this homestand, what he's done so far in this season, I think it all started with him seeing the baseball, being patient. You look at that list on the left, none of those guys had a walk-off home run in that 3-game stretch.
Yeah, and Bryce's not the only one getting it done now. Zimmerman, big homer yesterday. Danny Espinosa's hot. 9 of 11, plus 26 on the runs, and it took the Nats until a couple of days ago to go beyond what their opponents had scored this year after a very rough April. Jordan Zimmermann, he's been pretty good lately, and really the control numbers are awesome.
Yeah, last 3 starts, 15 strikeouts versus just 1 walk, so he's throwing strikes, he's in the zone, his slider, curveball combination have been great, and he's hoping to continue here for a series sweep against the Braves.
Everything's working together. Now the defense is in high gear. The Nats only a couple of errors in the last week and a half or so. So the pitching's better. The offense is better. They're catching the ball. All things are clicking for the Washington Nationals and looking for their first sweep of the Braves in 7 years. For the achiever in you, and by Ocean City, Maryland. Put your vacation days to good use in Ocean City, Maryland. Book now at OCOcean.com. Yeah, tidal wave at home plate again yesterday as Bryce Harper walks off the Braves. That was the first Nats walk-off homer against Atlanta since the first game in the history of this ballpark back on March 30th, Ryan Zimmerman, 2008. Few clouds in the sky, but it's a nice day. Sun will be ducking in and out. Humidity way up. It's muggy. Ball could be flying. 82 degrees at the yard. Braves 7th in the league in hitting and in runs. Nick Markakis is a guy getting on base on the road a lot. That .459 goes along with his .297 batting average. He's 2 for 8 hit by a pitch in this series. Freddie Freeman has 1 RBI in Washington this weekend. So really the Nats pitching staff have contained some of the big guns for the Braves, and Jordan Zimmerman hopes to keep doing that.
Yeah, last start he featured that fastball 60% of the time at 92 miles an hour, 25% on the slider, 14% on the curveball. So it's always mix or match which off-speed pitch he's feeling better with. 7th start of the year for Jordan, 2-2 record, 4.15 ERA and going down. Left-handers have had some success, 361 average against, the league hitting .281.
Zimmerman career 5-2, 11 starts against Atlanta. 16th year in the big leagues for Jim Reynolds. He has the plate. Fieldin Culbreth is the crew chief. Over at third, Paul Schreiber second, Manny Gonzalez first base. We are underway with a swing and a foul at 136. Markakis' career, a solo home run, 5 for 15 against Jordan Zimmerman. Target in with Wilson Ramos back behind the plate today.
Not waiting around. We see this a lot against Jordan.
How about the pink sleeves for the catcher?
Team's going to come up hacking. It's a pink kind of day, except for you didn't get the memo.
I had my lapel pin. 0-2. Braves are 14-16, 5 back of the Mets. Mets won last night, so the Nats stayed 3.5 back. But this 4-1 homestand has them knocking on first place's door here soon. And Zimmerman goes upstairs to strike out Nick Markakis.
Hey, elevated fastball, 94 miles an hour. And Markakis probably looking like that's going to be belt tie. When he swung, it was right around the letters.
Yeah, that rising action displayed beautifully on the Exmo. Here's Andrelton Simmons. So 2 for 8 hit by a pitch. Hitting .289. Jordan working quickly here to start the ball game. He has struck out Simmons twice. 3 for 15 is the Atlanta shortstop against our right-hander, and that fastball stands him straight up 2-1. Nats pitching staff, the starters had a rough April, ERA of almost 4, but here in May, under 2.5 so far.
Got the pink shades working. Pink undershirts.
Wow. Who's pitching tomorrow?
I don't know if I can pull off the pink shades.
2-2. And Jordan tried to run one back to the outside edge. Freddie Freeman on deck. So always an important hitter. Well, could be Max Scherzer. Steven Strasburg still doing some work on the side. That's on the inside corner. Kind of looked like a backup slider. And Simmons gave up on it, 2 down.
Let's see what Pitch Track says about the slider. You're right, it did back up, didn't come out across the plate like it usually does. Gets the call. 2 Braves hitters, 2 strikeouts. Let's set the defense for the Nats behind Jordan Zimmerman today. Michael Taylor getting the start in center field today. Wilson Ramos back behind the plate. The rest, same soup.
That's an Art Span, just a day off. And on top of that, a left-hander. The gate to the left field bullpen is open. Somebody just noticed it, so one of our stadium event staff guys will go close that thing. I mean, that would be a Little League home run if it went through the door and the left fielder had to chase it.
Let's go, clean it up. What are you, born in a barn?
Either that or the Braves bullpen just can't wait to get into this game. And I think the Nats would welcome that. Outside to Freddie Freeman. Washington limiting him to 1 single yesterday in the series, 3 for 8 with an RBI. Then again, Zimmerman, 8 for 22 career.
You paying attention to this tempo he's got going here in the first? He is rocking and rolling.
Freeman high in the air, left center. Taylor under it. He was playing pretty deep to begin with. That ball was hit a long way. And for Zimmerman, a 1-2-3. You can tell this ball club can't wait to hit. That's a hardware store. It's a sporting goods store over there. So here come the Nats, up to 5th in the league in runs, 3rd in home runs, with Bryce Harper leading the way, slugging everything ridiculous lately. Look at the last 3 games, 2.167. I mean, a good slugging percentage is like in the 800 range, if that. And he's going crazy. Bryce on the season now 651. And really 800, that's more of OPS, on base plus slugging. And on the first pitch, Yunel Escobar, the former Brave, gets the Nats a base runner. Now he's 4 for 9 in this series. Welcome back to the leadoff spot.
Well, there goes the no-hitter. First pitch of the game. How about that? And look where his stride is. He's out of the batter's box. But Yunel Escobar always ready to play. Alex Wood, 7th start of the year, 4.32 ERA. You remember the Nats faced Wood on April 29th. He took the 13-4 loss in Atlanta.
And Desmond pushing one down the line, running for a hit. Freeman will tag him, but he and Desmond will give himself up and move a runner to start the ballgame.
This one moving fast. 2 pitches. Single by Yunel Escobar, sacrifice bunt by Ian Desmond, getting Escobar into scoring position. And now Jason Worth has a chance to put his ball club up 1-0.
Well, 2 shots to take the lead now.
Think he's swinging?
And you're also thinking about who's on the mound for your ball club when you do that?
3 pitches, 3 swings. What do you got?
We'll see.
He usually doesn't like to swing at the first pitch unless he's absolutely locked in, so the guy that likes to see the baseball.
Well, maybe there's a reason they're swinging. In the bizarre stat department, strikeouts per 9 innings against the Nats all time, only Randy Johnson has a higher number than Mr. Alex Wood. Somehow in his career he's managed 11.32 Ks per 9 innings against the Nats. Randy Johnson 11.83. Bryce Harper, I don't know what anybody's averaging against him these days, but he will deal with a lefty-lefty starter matchup today.
They're averaging homers. They're throwing him a lot of homers.
Worth with 8 RBIs. That one off speed, floating outside. And the count's even 1-1. Another off-speed pitch to Jason Worth. Ball 2.
And that game in Atlanta would have lasted 5 innings, gave up 6 hits and 5 runs. Struck out 8, to your point, and walked 1.
And Jason pretty much obliterating the back of the batter's box with his stance.
And it's just a comfort thing for those of you that might not know. Why does Escobar stand so far up in the box? Hey, he feels comfy up there. He sees the ball. Why does Jason Worth stand in the back of the box? Well, maybe he feels like he can see the ball longer and it gives him more time. It's just an individual thing, just like a batting stance, where you stand in the batter's box. The one thing you don't want to do is get in somebody else's toehold with your back foot. You want to make your own.
Time given. Well, the opposing starting pitcher, his team trying to salvage one here today, and the Nats get that first base runner on. Takes Alex Wood right out of his rhythm, hoping to be off the windup for a while. So he's on the stretch. Now a 3-1 count to the number 3 hitter. Target is inside, and Worth will take strike 2. Alex Wood against the Nats, 8th career start, 3-2 with a 2.40 ERA.
See if he goes fastball here in a 3-2 count with Bryce Harper on deck, first base open. He might flip a changeup in there. Let's see. For whatever, he can't get on the same page with Christian Bethancourt yet. So the defense for the Braves today, game 3 of the 3-game set behind Alex Wood. Johnson, Maben, Markakis the outfield. Simmons, Kayaspo left side. Peterson, Freeman right side. And Christian Bethancourt behind the plate. And for the first time in 31 games, Freddie Gonzalez has the same lineup.
You know, you brought that up yesterday, and somebody noticed it downstairs on the third base side.
I was kind of hoping he would go 162 different lineups. Make history.
3-2 again. Worth takes a breaking ball. Just foul. It hooks about 5 or 6 feet. That ball was fair for a while. And so the off speed didn't fool Worth. He was just out ahead. Nissan with the entire AB here. Now through 7 pitches. Worth's been good to the pull side this week, really for the first time consistently. And so they go away with the 90 and strike him out. Young kid doing the PA today, and he's even doing the elongated Bryce Harper. Everybody excited about what Bryce is doing. Having an amazing series. And the 5 out of 8 with 3 homers, 7 RBIs doesn't even count what he did against the Marlins here on Wednesday.
What's interesting, right? Left on left, first base open, 2 outs, hottest hitter on the planet. You got a right-hander and Ryan Zimmerman on deck. Does Alex Wood go after Bryce Harper right here, right now?
Bryce is 5 for 11 against this lefty.
He's got protection on deck in the form of a right-handed hitter that can do some damage. So let's see how they would do this.
89 missing off the plate inside.
Got one glove on again today. That's what he was featuring when he hit the walk-off tater yesterday.
Harper gashes one to center. How far is this one? Up against the wall, off the glove of Maben. And Cameron Maben almost deflected that out of the park. The Nats on top on a blast to center by Harper.
Well, that would have made up for the one that Mookie Betts robbed in Boston right there. Cameron Maben almost knocked this ball out of the park. That's how hot Bryce Harper is. He's got outfielders that are trying to make a ball go over the fence. I thought he got him. I thought you were looking at home run number 12. And Maben on the run, hits him in the heel, and watch where it kicks. Hits off the fence, almost gets out of here. Unbelievable. It's got to be a double, right?
It is, double all the way. Bryce Harper, 1 RBI behind Giancarlo Stanton for the league lead now with 28. Ball 1 to Ryan Zimmerman, who had a nice day here yesterday with his laser beam of a tracer. Low to the ground, out of here to left field, and the Nats needed every one of those runs. That's Bryce Harper's 17th extra base hit. Zimmerman looking to go the other way. Counts even 1-1.
You know, I love my mom more than anything. But if I have 6 home runs in the last 5 games, I'm going to use the same bat I was using the last 5 games. I mean, Bryce loves his mom more than anything, too. But
he only got a double with the pink one, right?
I think Mom would understand if I used the hot bat that's making balls go far.
Zimmerman's hit safely 10 of his last 12 games. That's a good heater that kind of tied him up on the inside edge. Counts 1-2.
Ryan hitting .308 against lefties this year.
Yeah, and his RBI total of 20 ties him for the 7th most in the National League. His batting average is on the rise. It'll take a while after the slow start. Good eye. 2-2. Nationals batting average, by the way, as a team, now approaching .250, a mark they haven't been at this year yet. On the breaking ball, a good eye. You know, pick your poison, too, if you're the Braves, because Zimmerman first base open, but there's a guy with a 12-game hitting streak on deck.
Pink Buffalo. I'll just say this, the pink goes better with the navy blue Braves unis than the red. I'll stop.
As long as I hear some loud contact, I'm okay with whatever color those bats are.
I'll stop talking about pink now.
Okay, that's it. It was a 1-inning obsession.
Doing my fashion police.
Zimmerman to left center. The Nats will lead 2-0, and Ryan Zimmerman continues to hit the ball beautifully. RBI number 21. A pair of 2-out doubles.
Some pretty good ABs all in a row right here by the Nationals, and 9th double of the year for Ryan Zimmerman. High fives in the first base dugout, and the offense is starting to click. See him digging that one out, barreling it up into left center. RBI number 21, 2-0.
Wilson Ramos, 19 for 46 during his 12-game hitting streak. Current hitting streaks. He's right there with D. Gordon, the young shortstop of the Cubs, Addison Russell, and Colorado's Nick Hundley. That ball's to the right side and through. Zimmerman coming around. There's a play at the plate. Markakis throw bounces. Zimmerman scores. Second base for Ramos. The Nationals lead 3-0.
This man right in the face of Nick Markakis, a guy that can throw. Bob Henley, I should say Bob Senley, not even thinking about it. Look at, wind him up. We talked about it yesterday, the head first slide into home where the hand hits the plate. Look at Ryan Zimmerman going away from Christian Bethancourt, not giving him anything to tag, and then just sticking that left hand on the plate. That's a beautiful shot and a beautiful slide. See, even if he had the ball, he can't get to him based on where he slid and coming back with his left hand on the plate. That was pretty.
Well, you made that point yesterday in the Michael Taylor play. With the new rules in place for the catchers, that hook slide and the reach is going to become a whole lot more regular at home plate.
Because you used to have to worry about a catcher just dropping his knee right on your shoulder, and now they get out in front of the plate. They're giving you a lane to slide, so the head first slide into home is a good play now because your hand hits the plate. A lot of times feet first, your cleat bounces up and goes over the plate. It's your back leg that actually hits the plate first, not your front.
3 consecutive 2-out hits. And now the hot Danny Espinosa. 5 out of 16 right-handed this year. And he's up hacking in that number 7 spot. So Zimmerman now 3 for 10 against Wood. Ramos now 3 for 10. And Danny Espinosa steps in 2 for 10 career against the lefty. He's had a good series again. Couple of home runs Friday. 3 hits, 3 RBIs. And Danny's batting .333 over his last 7 games. This offense is cooking. And as that Pete made the point earlier, Alex Wood only lasted 4 1/3, giving up 9 hits, 3 runs his last time out against the Phillies. Espinosa pops it out of play over the Nats dugout. Game notes. Danny Espinosa talked about how hot he is, and especially in 5 games against our friends from Atlanta. Freddie Freeman has a 12-game streak here at Nationals Park. He did hit one deep, but out first time up. And the Nats now have a dirty dozen with home runs. How about that? Braves have 7 players who hit homers. The Nats, 12. And Harper's next homer will be a dozen. He's alone with the league lead with 11. Only Nelson Cruz of Seattle has more. Big breaking ball strikes out Espinosa. But the Nationals make Alex Wood throw about 24 pitches in a 3-run first inning. Zimmerman had a double. Ramos had a base hit. Guys driving in runs and don't stop improving with Lowe's. In fact, never stop improving. Starting pitching, we talked about it earlier. ERA just under 4 in May, under 2.5. I'm sorry, April, under 2.5 in May. All the numbers trending right for this ball club on both sides of the ball.
Yeah, last 10 games, the Nats staff has an 8-2 record with a 2.73. The starters the last 10 games, 63 in the third, and only given up 19 earned runs. That's a 2.70 ERA for Steve McCatty's staff. They're locking in, just like the offense.
Staff ERA at 3.46, fifth in the National League. Kelly Johnson, the hitter, strike one, outside edge. Johnson started yesterday, went 0 for 4. 2 for 8 career against Jordan Zimmerman, who has struck him out 4 times. That's a fair ball. Ramos calmly told Zimmerman, "I've got it." And a quick out, 4 in a row to start the game.
Well, we've seen teams do this every start with Jordan Zimmerman. They come out hacking, and how he takes advantage of it is hitting the spots, mixing it up. It doesn't mean you can't throw a first pitch fastball just because the opponent's going to force the issue and swing early. You just, to a corner, maybe elevate here and there, use it to your advantage. That's how you get deep in a game. You want to hack? Okay. You're actually doing me a favor if I can execute.
1.86 in 3 starts. The ERA for Jordan at Nationals Park. Here's Alberto Callaspo, a couple of walks, a base hit in the series. Goes for the breaking ball and misses.
Got a good curve working.
Yeah. Target away. That means heater, and he just missed with it. Not happy with himself on that one. First base runner for the Braves. Ball game started, 1:36. The Nats have scored 3 already on 4 hits, including Harper and Zimmerman doubles. And it's off to a good start. Bob F.P. Dan right here at Nationals Park. Last game of what right now is a 4-1 homestand. Next up, Jace Peterson for the Braves. Having a hard time getting near that outside edge. Peterson 0 for 4 in a start yesterday. Hit the ball hard to right twice. Bryce Harper took potential hits away from him. Cloudy skies overhead right now, so the conditions good for the outfielders and for the hitters.
Clouds are a baseball player's best friend on day games. You have to deal with that glare as a hitter, where it's hard to pick up the seam sometimes in a day game because the ball's so bright, and obviously losing a fly ball in the sun. Glare from the fans with white t-shirts behind the plate when you're standing on defense, always brighter when the sun's out. So that's why players like the clouds.
2-1. Off the inside corner. Mercedes-Benz will track it.
Let's see what Mercedes thinks about it. I think it's a strike.
Could have gone either way.
It's a big pitch coming right here, and I'll tell you why in a second.
And a base hit to left for Jace Peterson. Got the count in his favor, and then didn't try to do too much with the 3-1 pitch.
He's not walked 2 straight batters in 96 starts. That's 604 innings.
Wow.
Back-to-back batters. Washington National fans, Choice Flex Packs are here. They're on sale now. Choose from some of this season's best matchups. When you pick 4 games, you get 1 free. Go to nationals.com/flex to pick your games today. Beat it, Zim. Zim.
He's got his quickness back.
He does. Got a good jump right there in the promo.
Here's Bethancourt. 2 for 4 with a couple of RBIs yesterday. And a check swing. He hit that 2-run double in the 8th inning against Tanner Roark that got the Braves back even. He's only faced Jordan twice. He has hit into 3 double plays and took a pretty good rip there. So let's see what Zimmerman has in mind with Ramos on 0-2 here.
Well, when you watch Bethancourt swing, it's an inside-out swing. He's trying to hit the ball to right center. See if they don't try that running fastball on the inner half. Or they might just go right to the curve or the slider. You see?
Yeah, there's a slider down and away, buried, blocked by Ramos.
You know, we talk about shutdown innings, but in my opinion, a shutdown inning, when you have a big inning, is a 1-2-3, get your ball club right back in the dugout, get that guy back up on the mound, keep the momentum on your side. A shutout inning, a little bit different. You put up a 3-spot, you want a goose egg and get your team back in the dugout. But I think we use shutdown inning a little too loosely. For me, a shutdown inning is bip, 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 get it back in the dugout, get the batting gloves on, let's go.
2-2. This one out to left center. Jason Worth was playing way off the line, which most left fielders do in this ballpark, and turns into a routine play for the second out. And now you've got the number 8 hitter with the pitcher on deck. Cameron Maybin hurt the Nats in a situation like this with an RBI double in the 5th inning yesterday. He later doubled right before Pedro Siriaco's key double in the 7th inning. So another how do you approach the hitter sequence here. First pitch slider in there.
Jordan Zimmerman doesn't pitch around anybody. He's going to make his pitches right here.
Shows him the fastball up. Perfectly placed on the outside edge.
Well, if he's going to chase that, not maybe try to expand with the same pitch and see if he'll keep going with you outside.
Takes the fastball out there at 93.
Well, there's a lot of umpires dressed in red on this one in the stands thought it was a strike, but it missed away. Did you hear the groan?
Then he spins the breaking ball way out there. 3-2. Runners are beyond the move.
Nice stop by Ramos.
I don't know why this thought crossed my mind, but remember a couple years ago, the 2 dudes in the full umpire outfits sitting in the first row behind home plate calling every pitch of the game.
Those guys were awesome.
Evidently, we were just one of many stops they made around baseball. 3-2, pitcher on deck, and he just got a piece of it.
Usually it's either one or the other with Jordan on the off-speed pitches, the curveball or the slider, whatever he has a feel for. Both are very sharp here early in this game.
That ball cued right off the end of the barrel. Jordan Zimmermann career looking for his #1 in Nationals history 60th win today. 13 pitches first inning. Whole bunch this inning. He makes his 152nd career start. There's a base hit to right center. Braves on the board. Number 8 man does damage to a rather 3-1 game now. And the guy who walked with one out, Cayaspo, around to score.
I'll tell you what, that was a great at-bat by Cameron Maybin. Fouled off a bunch of tough 3-2 pitches. Finally got something up, flipped it into right center field. Put a star by that at-bat. It's like a slider.
Yeah.
He just reaches out, kind of a half swing, puts it in play, and gets his team on the board.
Funny on the Exmo, it looked like Wilson Ramos wanted to reach for it before the bat got there. Never made it to him. And now it'll be Alex Wood, who's 0 for 6 and an 0.44 career hitter.
That's it. A different sort of visit from Steve McCatty with the pitcher coming up, and I saw Desmond and Espinoza on the mound immediately after that hit.
That's up the middle. Desmond can't get it. Now it's a 3-2 game. Alex Wood, the first pitch, hacking. And that's his 3rd career run batted in, first of this year.
First hit of the year. I have no average for him.
Yeah, he was 0 for 6.
And I think that was a slider that just stayed up. Good effort by Desmond. Just out of his reach. And the Braves answer the Nats 3 with a 2.
Yeah, unlikely RBI National League batting slots 8 and 9. But as you said, a good battle by Maybin. Pitcher first pitch swinging. And now the tough Nick Markakis, who Zimmermann struck out swinging first time after getting ahead. And like he did first time, Markakis trying to get to that high fastball. Pulled right to Ryan Zimmerman. Badly needed out for Jordan Zimmermann, and the Nats Braves pick up a couple on a walk and 3 hits, 3-2 early.
first place New York Yankees are going to visit Nats Park for a 2-game set May 19th and 20th. First 25,000 fans receive a Nats 10th anniversary tote bag. That's presented by MLB Network on May 19th. Game tickets still available. Call 202-675-NATS. Go to nationals.com. Yeah, they're up 2 games on Tampa Bay. 19 and 12 New York Yankees coming to town.
Let's have a look at our PNC minor league report. PNC Bank for the achiever in you. Austin Williams from Fort Worth, Texas, out of Texas State University. 6-rounder just last year. So in his second year professional ball, look at the record, the ERA. 8-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio. He's a big fella. 6'3", 220. Just 22 years of age. He's from Texas, but he spells it A-U-S-T-E-N.
Call him up. Let's go.
Pretty good numbers for your second professional season. Here's Michael Taylor. Pitch number 25 from Alex Wood, a strike. Taylor 1 for 3 career against him with a double. Michael, 17 hits in 19 games at the big league level this year. That's on the inside edge. Then he broke that breaking ball right in on Michael's hands. And the fastball up 2-2.
That fastball to the glove side of Alex Wood inside the righties appears faster than 89. And I think it's been his most effective pitch so far in this game. The damage has been done on stuff out over the plate, whether it's hard or soft. Haven't seen too many comfortable swings on anything on the inner half of the plate, and I think it's due to that deception, that funky delivery, where when the ball's close to you as a right-hander, it kind of has some giddy up.
And a good take on a pitch away, 3-2. We'd love to see Taylor get aboard here, give Jordan Zimmerman a chance to bunt, and use Michael A. Taylor's speed. He went reaching for that one at 88. And there's that strikeout thing by Alex Wood against the Nats. 3 of his first 4 outs have been on strikeouts. So we're still waiting to hear, and we will after the game, who's pitching tomorrow at Arizona. Night games, 9:30 Monday, Tuesday, 3:30 affair Wednesday, and then we'll fly to San Diego. 4-game weekend series with the Padres.
Can we do a game from the pool in right center field in Arizona?
You can.
We sit out there in our board shorts and flip-flops and call the game.
Thank you for not saying mass and Speedos.
I'm trying to clean it up. Would you win?
No, see, since the Dodgers 2 years ago, no visiting personnel are allowed in the pool anymore in Phoenix. Zimmerman to Simmons. Couple of outs for Alex Wood here. And he'll deal with Escobar, who singled on the first pitch Alex Wood threw today. And I mean, explain this. Alex Wood.
It's easy. He's all elbows and kneecaps and shoulders and body parts. I mean, he pitches with every body part he has. So it's hard to see the baseball with all the stuff he's got going on. And the ball just kind of shoots out of nowhere, and it's tough to pick up.
Alex Wood and Ted Lilly, the 2 most unlikely guys on that list. You can understand the other 3.
I mean, he pitches with his whole anatomy. Watch.
Yeah, throws that glove out there. That right glove goes flying out.
It's like a guy running out of a burning building, and then the ball just comes out, and it's hard to pick up.
Clayton Kershaw's got some of that. Alex Wood, 24 strikeouts in 33 innings coming into this game. And Escobar, a little late there. It's 0-2.
To give you an idea, takes that hurt and that jerk. The ball's behind him. He throws the glove right in your face, and then the arm comes after. So, yeah, there's a lot of deception there.
Probably makes that 90 to 91 sneaky quick, as you mentioned, to the inner half on the right-handed batters. 1-2 delivery. Good take by Escobar. Dropped his bat because he stopped it.
That might be the greatest check swing ever. Watch this.
Check it, drop it.
Did he go? No, because I dropped my bat and threw it backwards. Talk about selling the call.
We've seen a lot of bat flips this week, but not like that.
How could I go if the bat's going the other way?
And Jim Reynolds is hearing about it from the Atlanta dugout.
It's brilliant.
2-2. Escobar's become quite a showman here in his first month and a half with the Nationals. He'll pull it left side. That's Alberto Callasbo. And Alex Wood, since giving up that Ramos RBI hit, has retired 4 in a row. 3-2 game, only 2 innings so far.
Success against the Nationals. But what exactly makes Freeman such a tough guy to pitch to? Well, Steven Strasburg told me that not only does Freeman hit mistake pitches, he's also really good at hitting pitchers' pitches, that even if you make your pitch and get it where you want to, Freeman is really good at getting his hands to a pitch and driving it, and not only getting the ball in play, but getting results out of it as well. He doesn't just turn a pitch inside into a pop-up to the second baseman. He'll drive that ball to a gap and get a hit out of it. Tanner Roark also told me that the key for Freeman is you have to make sure your misses are good misses. If you're trying to get the ball in, make sure you get it in and miss in. Otherwise, Freeman can do some damage.
He's also a good bad ball hitter.
He'll be up after Simmons, who taps one, and Jordan takes care of that. Nice one pitch out after he just had a 31 pitch second inning. Freddie Freeman, fly ball deep to left center that Michael Taylor gathered in a step in front of the wall, first time up.
Also, for a big guy, he has a very compact swing. And what does that mean? His hands fire into the strike zone quickly. He's got a very short to long swing. It means his hands are short to the baseball, and then he gets the extension after contact. So he doesn't have a lot of holes.
Shift is on. That'll spin him back. But when you come to the ballpark and watch the Nats play Freddie Freeman, they'll shift, but the outfield will shade the other way. Because in the air, Freddie Freeman uses the whole ballpark. (2-0).
You notice how Jordan Zimmerman, have you noticed how he's slowing his tempo down a little bit?
That's his second walk in the last 2 innings. And Dan with one more note on Freddie Freeman.
Bob, just to follow, Dan Uggla told me that Nationals pitchers have been coming up to him. He played with Freeman, obviously, in Atlanta, and asking Uggla, how do we get this guy out? Uggla said, I've got nothing for you. I can't help you in that regard.
Kelly Johnson dribbled one in front of the plate first time. Ramos pounced and threw him out. Now Jordan with another one-out walk, trying to refine his command. He walked Callaspo after a little dribbler by Johnson last inning and had a rough inning after that. Couldn't get the strike zone as he threw a field pitch on the breaking ball. 2-0.
I think he slowed down his tempo because he was going at breakneck speed the first 2 innings, and on a very humid day here, he might be feeling it a little bit.
That ball hit really hard by Johnson into right. Braves have 2 on, 1 out. So falling behind becoming a problem for Jordan Zimmerman, and now the contact man Callaspo, who he walked last time up. Braves have 4 hits now out of their last 8 batters. Callaspo, 223 with Oakland last year. Braves signed him to a 1-year free agent deal mid-December. He hadn't been in the National League since '07, spending his first 2 years with the Diamondbacks.
And Matt Williams will turn him around any chance he gets. He's hitting .293 left-handed and .059 right-handed.
0-2. So around the corner, but everything up here. Callaspo's bounced into 4 double plays.
You see Jordan rubbing up the baseball, kind of walking around the mound. These are things that he does when he's trying to slow himself down. You know, when he's in the zone and he's feeling it, he gets it and goes. There's no rubbing up of the baseball. He's standing on the rubber waiting for the throw back and thinking about the next pitch.
The Braves as a ball club make a lot of contact. They are hard to throw the ball by. When they take swings this year, they make contact 81% of the time. That's a lofty number for an entire team. Low, 2-2.
Well, that was a point of emphasis for the Braves in spring training. They historically have been feast or famine, a strikeout ball club. It's either hit a home run and we win, or we strike out 12, 15 times. So that's a new adjustment they're making offensively.
Struck out the 3rd most in the National League last year. Bouncing ball right side. Zimmerman wheels and throws it right by the runner for the force out. Jordan Zimmerman a stretch at the other end. And Ryan Zimmerman continues to throw the ball very confidently to the shortstop on plays like that.
Yeah, I thought the play might be at first right there, but Ryan has set himself up before he caught the ball and got the force out at second. He and Desmond thinking about a double play, but did you see how he set himself before he caught it? Actually started to turn to make the throw before he caught the ball.
Chase Peterson now. I think it's significant, though, Peter, to note that Zimmerman has brought the aggressive approach that he had at third over to the other side of the diamond.
Yeah.
He's just not always going to take the easy out if he thinks he's got a shot. Got to like that.
Yeah, he's been impressive.
Peterson, a base hit to left first time.
I mean, he played left field last year, for goodness sakes, and was good out there.
He was. And Peterson on a pitch up 94, couldn't catch up. Jordan Zimmerman trying to keep the Nationals ahead here with 2-3-4 coming up, bottom of the third.
Pitch number 63 coming already in this one for Jordan Zimmerman. 63, that's a lot.
Yeah, 31 of them in the second inning.
And then, I always talk about what kind of 63. There's been a lot of high stress in that 63 as well.
Yep.
That's a big 63 coming.
Target in. Fastball up. Mets and Phils are tied, bottom of the fourth at Citizens Bank Park. The Nats are only 3.5 behind New York. Mets won their game last night. Pretty good changeup, and Peterson a good job to get some of it.
Braves are putting some good ABs on Jordan Zimmerman right now. They're fighting, fouling balls off with 2 strikes, sticking their nose in there. That's one thing Freddie Gonzalez has loved about his team so far this year. They'll fight you.
2-2 pitch. First and third, 2 outs. A walk, a hit in this inning. And Jace Peterson slams one off his foot or his lower leg. And he'll fight another pitch at least.
It's got to be frustrating for Jordan Zimmerman right now. The guys are fouling everything off. You can't put them away.
Just over a year ago, Jace Peterson got his first major league hit in this ballpark with the Padres against Steven Strasburg. They had just put Chase Headley on the DL. He got called up. And then he was part of the Justin Upton deal. And that's going to tie the game. Scampering to third base is Alberto Callasbo. And the lower half of the Atlanta batting order is giving Jordan Zimmerman fits today. Peterson, 9th RBI. He's 2 for 2 today.
I'm feeling Sammy Solis is going to play a big role in today's game. Just got to throw that out there right now. What a great at-bat by Jace Peterson. I mean, a lot like Cameron Maybin's at-bat, fouling off tough pitches, giving himself another chance. Finally gets one elevated, throws it into center field. So the Braves are fighting, they're battling, and they're putting some good at-bats on Jordan Zimmerman, who's got 67 pitches through 2 2/3.
Man, you usually give this guy 3 in the first. You don't hear from the other team until the 5th or the 6th inning. Different kind of day for Jordan, trying to battle his way through it. Jim Reynolds, the home plate umpire, out to break it up. And the hitter will be the catcher, Christian Bethancourt, who flared one to the gap in left center last time, and Jason Worth ran it down. 3-3 ball game. 3-5-0 Atlanta, 3-4-0 Washington. He goes up hacking. It's on the infield. Ryan Zimmerman making the call. And a thank you very much on the first pitch right there. Another run for the Braves on 2 hits. We're all tied up. There are some mini Harpers out there because of our young superstar.
I can fit into that. The party started with the first pitch single. Bryce Harper, I thought, had another home run, but the ball hit off of Cameron Maybin's glove. Then a base hit by Ryan Zimmerman. Wilson Ramos. Line is moving. Great slide by Ryan. Buffalo check it in. Pink Buffalo today.
Nats were off and running with a 3-0 lead. Now it's 3-3. Arhan Dadu up for Washington, bottom of the third. He and Desmond first. And their career numbers against Alex Wood. Yeah, Bryce now a .500 hitter against the left-hander. Desmond bunted the first pitch he saw today, fouled the second pitch he saw. He in 1 for 8 with that sacrifice in this series. But he is 8 for 29 over his last 7 games. He has 2 career homers against Wood among that 3 for 16 we showed you. 1 ball, 1 strike.
See, that's the pitch I think that's been most effective for Wood, that fastball in. It's playing faster than 90, at least it looks that way.
Yeah. Strike call. Breaking ball came from outside over the outer edge of the plate. Strikeout number 4 for Alex Wood.
Jason Worth has made some adjustments to his stance. He's a little different than he was last year. See, last year on the left, he's more upright. This year, he's kind of open. And check out the angle of the bat. It's a little bit more flat up there. But I like the fact that he's on his legs more. But the results are very similar. If you look at both results, last year in Los Angeles, this year, that was a couple of days ago. But he's a tinker. You remember when his first year as a Nat in 2011, we used to sit up here every day and say he's got a different stance all the time. He used to be spread out, hands low. Then he went to upright last year with the hands high.
Well, there was a guy 40 miles up the road who did that pretty well for a lot of years, wasn't there?
Yep, Cal Ripken. I was just thinking that. I don't think Jason's that extreme, though.
0-2 to Worth.
I don't think.
Well, Cal never got a day off, so he could have a different stance all the time.
The violin was my favorite. The spread out, bat on the shoulder, playing the violin.
Wood got him on a fastball away first time up. After a full count. This time he takes that breaking ball and drops it in on Worth.
I like the closed stance. I mean, if I was a kid in Baltimore and an Orioles fan with Cal Ripken, I would have so much fun in the summer playing wiffle ball, imitating his stances. Did you see the new one today?
great crowd here today. Beautiful day at the ballpark. Sun out for the moment. That's got their average back over 30,000 a game last night. And that's a fastball that'll catch the knees on the outer edge. Worth doesn't say a word, walks away very slowly. 2 outs. And the ball actually came cutting in a little bit. And Bryce Harper to the strains of Sinatra walking in for a second at bat.
The best is yet to come. I'm in if that's the case.
Yeah. 400-foot double off the glove of Maben, center field wall. First time up. Two and 0. All those walks. First month of the season. Being ahead in the count so much. Paying off for Bryce. He did not get a 2-0 fastball.
Sure took a rip, though.
That he did.
I mean, are you like me right now, sitting at home thinking, how far is this one going? I mean, you just can't help but think it right now, right?
Got jammed a bit, and he still gashes one to right. That's caught by Nick Markakis. Bryce Harper is locked and loaded. So, the middle innings upon us. A very adventurous first 3 frames. It's our DynCorp International Troop recognition brought to you by DynCorp International. We serve today for a better tomorrow, and Ian Desmond agrees. Changes in the hint of a breeze here as we come back for the top of the 4th inning, 3-3 ball game. Yadiel Escobar has been replaced at second base by Dan Ugla, and that'll move Danny Espinosa over to third. So Dan Ugla will be the leadoff hitter at the top of the lineup when his turn comes around. Top of the 4th inning, here's Cameron Maben against Jordan Zimmerman, strike 1 on his 69th pitch of the day, 39th in the zone. Maben got him their first run with that 2-out opposite field single, second inning. Pretty good slider, 88, strike 2. Slap to the right side. A long run for Ugla. Got a nice hop. And then he gets the speedy Maben by a stretch. So come into the game and the ball finds you.
Well, that's the play that Ryan Zimmerman is still having trouble with. Watch him go for this ball. Has to put on the brakes, scramble back, find the base, and a bang-bang play at first. And it's just where he sets himself and knowing when he goes to his right or when he retreats to the bag. He did a nice job of hustling over there. And, yeah, welcome to the game down ugly.
Here's Alex Wood, who had a big at bat 2 innings ago. Base hit that made it a 3-2 game. Hits another one hard. How about that? Alex Wood is now 2 for 3 career against Jordan Zimmerman.
Just a reminder, as you enjoy a cold one on this Mother's Day, to look forward to Miller Time later in today's game. That is brought to you by Miller Lite.
Nick Markakis, strikeout. Grounder to Zimmerman, 0 for 2.
I'm trying to think of anything that happened to Yunel Escobar, and I'm drawing blanks.
Yeah, he was running with 2 outs, so he scored easily on the Harper double.
He didn't get any chances at third, so the check swing is the only thing that comes to mind.
And then he did have the oblique in spring training. We don't even want to think about that one. And a ball hit hard to left. Markakis has Worth moving toward the corner. Jason has it, 2 outs. Ball pretty well hit. And it'll be Zimmerman now in a key matchup against Andrelton Simmons to end the 4th inning right here.
To check swing. He checked himself. He said, "Did I go?" And then gave himself the safe sign. No, I didn't. So we hope he's okay.
Then he bounced out to third. Simmons a strikeout and a grounder to the pitcher. And he'll flare one to right for Bryce Harper. So Freddie Freeman will lead off the top of the 5th inning. Jordan Zimmerman gets a quick inning, and boy, did he need that. Here's that other Zim, and he's got a hot bat going right now. Not looking too good way back in the back. They're racing with pink bat batons today. Teddy tries, but he can't catch up to the father of our country. So on Mother's Day, it's our first father, George Washington.
They should have got them all giant wigs and raced as moms.
Those would be big wigs.
Huge wigs.
Well, they already are big wigs. How about the ball Ryan Zimmerman hit here yesterday?
The knockdown 2-iron for a home run that just got out.
Yeah, nobody in the seats wanted any part of that.
Into the flowers out there that they picked to give the moms on the way out today, and the crowd went crazy.
Took Ryan 2.5 minutes around the bases, slowest of his career. But he has an RBI double today to the gap in left center. And he's now hit safely 11 of his last 13 games. And sporting 21 runs batted in.
One of my favorite things is when he gets hot. I mean, he goes 3 weeks without making an out. It seems like, at least when he's hot, he's as hot as anybody. And the reason for that is he's got a lot going on in his swing. The hands moving, the leg kick, when it's all on time and it's all right. Look out.
Mets have picked up 2. And in the 5th inning, they lead at Philadelphia 3-2. Marlins in San Francisco again later today. Miami, a game behind the Nats. Braves, a game and a half behind Washington. 2-1 to Zimmerman, who in this series is now 4 for 9 with 4 runs batted in. Seeing the ball just spitting on pitches that miss by not that much. He was ripping on 3-1. Callaspo to his left. That's 8 in a row for Alex Wood.
Follow the Nats all season long in 2015 with MLB.com. At-Bat, the #1 app for live baseball. At-Bat is up to the moment at any moment with in-game highlights, live look-ins, replay reviews, radio broadcasts, and StatCast. Get MLB.com At-Bat for your smartphone or tablet.
So Wood has not given up a thing since the man in the box took him opposite field for the 3rd RBI first inning. Wilson Ramos with a 13-game hitting streak now. And during the streak, hitting .426.
Hey, Nats fans, check out all the MLB scores and stats right on your wrist. It's the Apple Watch, and you can win one. Like WUSA9 on Facebook right now to enter.
Ramos in the series 2 for 4 with a base on balls. We've seen the power start to come with a couple of doubles driven this week. That's going to ring him up as Alex Wood comes around the outside corner, a lot like he did to Ian Desmond last inning. Mercedes will track it.
Yeah, a little curveball right there. Backdoor job.
6 Ks by Wood. And with Espinoza stepping in, he's trying to retire. His 9th consecutive, make it his 10th consecutive batter. Up the middle by the pitcher and stabbed by Peterson. No chance. Base it all the way for Danny Espinoza. His 4th of this series.
Yeah, that .313 average right-handed will go up right now for Danny Espinoza. Struck out his first time. Right back up the box. Good hustle by Jace Peterson, but no way to get to speedy Espinoza.
Yeah, in fact, it went up to .333. He's 6 for 18 right-handed. Here's Michael A. Taylor, struck out swinging first time up. You look around now, all the outfielders, guys checking their shades. The brightest sunshine we've had all day right now.
This is the part of the day game where you always have the lull. When you come out of the gate for a day game, you're all coffeeed up, you're over caffeinated, you're ready to rock and roll. And then the middle innings, when the sun's beating down on you, that's when you really have to focus. Your mind has a tendency to wander. And you kind of hit that lull in the middle of the game. I think you're seeing it with both squads right now after scoring early. The only answer, more coffee.
Charlie, maybe a little more syrup on the French toast of the pancakes.
Chocolate syrup. Has been
now that would be a crash when that's over with.
Chocolate syrup has been the syrup de jour for Max Scherzer on whoever is the hero. Yeah, that guy. He's got probably one in his back pocket right now.
Yeah. So we get him and Jim Palmer together. We'll have cakes and syrup, huh? 2 balls, no strikes to Taylor. Well, Max has Strasburg laughing. And Taylor's swing slowed down by that 82. Well, there are times when you really attack the number 8 hitter in the lineup, and right now one of those times. Nobody in scoring position.
Especially when the guy on deck had a bases clearing single the last time he faced you.
Yeah, it was something. Throw up and away, and Freddie Freeman had to go get it.
Boy, if a guy throws one like that over, I'm, as a base runner, saying he doesn't want to throw it again. He almost threw it away. I'm going first move right here. If he throws it over, he got me. He didn't look too comfortable right there.
Long look at Espinosa. Then Taylor takes a strike to the outside edge. Good fastball. So, Michael, in situations like this, when you're not getting a whole lot of protection down in the lineup, you've really got to be able to cover the plate, get the ball in play, use that speed. Not easy to do. Runner going. Taylor strikes out, breaking ball in the dirt. And 2 more K's in the inning for Alex Wood. 7 of the 12 Nationals he's retired.
Sports. This is the latest ever into the calendar year that the Nationals, Capitals, and Wizards have all been playing at the same time. And yesterday, the similarities between the Nationals and the Wizards were just too easy to ignore. Both teams beat an Atlanta team within 30 minutes of each other in a walk-off fashion after blowing a big lead. And even more weird, both game-winning heroes, Bryce Harper and Paul Pierce, wear number 34. The Wizards game was on in the Nats clubhouse after the Nationals win, and cheers erupted when Pierce's shot banked in, and a dozen or so Nats players attended the Caps game on Wednesday. There's a lot of love between these teams. You can see everyone supporting each other. The Nationals are pumped up that the Caps and Wizards are faring so well in the postseason.
Quote of the year, I called game.
Oh, on the last shot.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah, we'll be rooting the Caps on our flight to Phoenix tonight. Good luck to them in Game 6. Freddie Freeman, long fly ball, a walk, a run scored. Hits one to right, and Bryce Harper not playing anywhere near that. He was over a bit toward the gap, and Freddie Freeman is on base for the second time today. He's an extra base hits machine with his 14th double of the year right there, and his 19 extra base hits have him in the top 3 in the league.
Did a nice job of keeping his hands back on the off-speed pitch from Jordan Zimmerman and rifling it down the corner. Bryce made this kind of close at second. Look at that wild throw, and it was right on the money.
And number
double.
150, huh?
Yeah, 14th double this season. They're all against the Nats.
Seems like it. He has 12 hits this year against Washington. Kelly Johnson next. He pulled a base hit, and I mean hit it hard to right field last time up. So he'll be, you would think, try to be in pull mode, but that's not going to help the Braves. Ground ball right in front of Freddie Freeman, and Ian Desmond takes care of a very important first out.
That's a big out right there. How about some American Standard? Who's hot and who's not? The Nats are hot. Since April 28th, 9-2. Celebrate the season with American Standard All-Star Sales Event. Visit MidAtlanticComfort.com for amazing rebate and financing opportunities.
Yeah, the Twins have won 4 straight. St. Louis 22-8. And the Nats have won 3 straight, 9 of 11. That ball hacked foul. Look out, Terry Pendleton. He was ducking the Cayaspo line drive near the first base coach's box. Well, not anywhere near the box, but near where he is. Because he's about 40 feet past the box. What a good switch hitter Terry Pendleton was. Zimmerman goes off speed and misses to Cayaspo, who has walked and bounced out 3-6. Looks good right in there. Cayaspo is listed at 5'9", 225, and presents with his stance one of the smallest strike zones in baseball.
That's fullback material. 5'9", 225.
Swing a foul tip, and it just didn't stick in Wilson Ramos' mitt. That's well hit to right. Harper going back, and Bryce is onto the track and up against the board. By the time he catches it and screeches to a halt, 2 down. Freeman over to third base. And your earlier point about the Braves putting good at bats on Jordan Zimmerman continues into the 5th inning here.
Oh, nice play by Bryce Harper once again in right field. Just been on his toes, getting great jumps. You see that ball was meant to be away. Kind of pulled it across the plate. Cayaspo on it, and watch Bryce run again. He's played a nice right field this whole homestand. Well, all season for that matter, but yeah, exceptional this homestand. If you're hitting, playing good defense, you're just having fun.
Here's Jace Peterson. Bouncing ball up the middle. Last time up to tie the game. 2 for 2 today. And 3 for 5 career against Jordan Zimmerman. Runner at third, 2 outs. Working off the full windup, of course. And the count's even, 1-1. Clouds are back. And Chase Peterson with a laser to Ugla. Wow. Dan Ugla caught it. And then the ball almost took him into right field. Leadoff double. Good job by Zimmerman to keep the Braves off the board. The boys are hacking and scoring and sliding today. 3-3 ball game on to the bottom of the fifth. Jordan Zimmerman against Alex Wood. Jordan, a bouncing ball hit sharply to short first time. Alex Wood, 71st pitch. 46 strikes. Jordan working up a big time sweat today. He's thrown 89 pitches in 5 innings. But he's battling. He's got his team in a position to win the game. And this fly ball will be short right field. Peterson will yield to Markakis. 1 out. 11 of the last 12 for Alex Wood. Top of the order now in the first appearance today for Dan Ugla.
Alex Wood's done a nice job of settling in this game after giving up a 3 spot in the first.
Not to be forgotten is that yesterday Dan Ugla had a great at bat again against his old ball club. The base hit, pinch hitting in the 8th. Michael Taylor was thrown out at the plate on that bang bang play by Kelly Johnson. So Ugla's batting average over 200 now, and it's a lot higher than that against the guys from Georgia.
Everyone you talk to, whether it's the Marlins people when he was there, the Braves people when he was there, speak so highly of Dan Ugla. And now Nats guys doing the same thing.
That's a breaking ball in there, 0-2. Ugla career against Wood, 0 for 1 with a base on balls. Second at bat of this series. Dan Ugla knows he's usually going to get off speed when it gets to 2 strikes and maybe not a strike. So he takes a couple of pitches, 2-2. Now it's a solid at bat.
Get that helicopter thing going on a fastball.
That is about 4 feet foul.
Nice play.
She can pick it down there.
She can. She's ready. Call her up. Gave it to a little boy. Oh, it's some mustard on it.
Good play and a souvenir.
I mean, it's a bullet. There's guys in the big leagues that would boot this, and she just says, "Hey, is that all you got, Ugla?"
That's what she said, huh?
I heard her way up here.
Oh.
Oh, that's cool. Hi, Mom.
Oh, nice. Oh, my gosh, that's a piece of videotape that'll be in that family forever.
You can see that on the news or on the highlights everywhere tonight. That's great.
3-2 with one out. And Ugla, what a good at bat. Takes the curveball low. He's aboard with one out, fifth inning. Alex Wood, first walk given the Nats today, and Ian Desmond is next.
So when a team or teams are pounding you in consistently, as a hitter, it's all you have to do is look in there and get them out of there once and do some damage, and then they'll go to the other side of the plate.
Off the pitcher. Desmond hustling. Alex Wood wisely holds the ball. He got hit pretty hard, but he's waving off the trainer here. Trainer's going to come out anyway.
Did it get him in the skate? Where'd it get him?
I think he kind of turned his back on the ball.
Yeah, I got him in the shoe. He's fine.
Looks like Jeff Porter, their trainer out there.
He's showing it. Got me in the cleat. I'm good. Right on the bottom.
Wow. Ian Desmond's second hit of the series. And suddenly a big spot for Jason Worth. Strikeout, swinging first inning, looking third inning. And Jason's had some success against Alex Wood, 4 career hits and 4 walks. And the guy on deck's hit the ball hard twice today. Bethencourt has to go backhand to reach it. Dan Ugla really getting a good secondary lead off second. So Peterson and Simmons were pinching to keep him close. Dan Ugla might be giving Jason Worth a little more hitting room right here with that lead. Now the infielders retreat. And Worth will hit it off the end of the bat to left. Kelly Johnson started back, plenty of time. 2 outs. It'll be up to Harper. Inside the numbers with Jeep, and Bryce Harper is just, I'm not saying climbing the charts. He is scaling the wall very quickly. Homers, walks, at bats per homers. Runs, RBIs behind Giancarlo now with 28. On base. Slugging.
He's got 3 number 1 hits and 4 number 2 hits.
And I've got him just out of the top 3 in extra base hits with 17.
I mean, his at-bats are must-see TV. Whatever you're doing, wherever you're at, get around the TV and watch Bryce Harper hit.
8 RBIs in this series. Daylight play. Boy, that was a quick tag snapped down by Simmons. And he's looking over toward his dugout as if he'd like his guys to take a look. Of course, everybody does that now in close plays.
Well, you got to be aware of Simmons. He likes to drop a knee. He likes to drop a cleat. And Dan Ugla's out. With Bryce Harper up, that's going to be a huge play in this game. Wow. And a heads-up play by Simmons. I mean, he looked out right there, right?
He did. Andrelton Simmons is as quick with that glove on a tag as anybody I've seen.
I mean, it's a smart play by Simmons. You got a hot hitter in the box. And you're looking for outs besides the hitter in the batter's box. That's what winning players do. How do we get out of this inning with maybe not pitching to Bryce Harper? I'm going to go daylight pick. Perfect throw from Wood. And he blocks the bag with his foot. I don't even know if Dan Uggla even got there. Maybe the palm of his hand, but the top of his hand is on the cleat of Andrelton Simmons. It's a heads-up play.
Ballpark falls silent now.
I mean, the only thing that's going to keep Uggla on second base is a power outage in New York because he was out. At least it looked that way on that one. I don't know. Stranger things have happened, I guess. I shouldn't have said that.
Well, the longer it takes, maybe the better chance for the Nats. Headsets are coming off. Runner is out.
Wow.
Dan Uggla picked off second base with Bryce Harper at the plate. That is huge in this game. Harper will have to lead off the sixth.
People you've just met on the streets to an amazing outing at Nats Park this season. New for 2015, you can watch batting practice from the dugout, or you can hold the finish line for the President's Race. Visit nationals.com/group for more details and book your group experience today.
Top of the sixth, Bethancourt Maybin, and then Alex Wood scheduled. He's thrown 84 pitches in 5 innings. Might have just made his best throw of the day. Bethancourt, couple of balls in the air. Fly ball to Worth, pop up to Zimmerman, Ryan. Jordan Zimmerman, that was his 90th pitch of the day. Battle continues. It's 2-0. Jordan Zimmerman jams him. Ramos back. Ball not in the air long, and Wilson able to find it for the first out. Well, you can hear the shouts from the Nats dugout. He got lots of help on that one. Braves box, their big inning, 2 runs on 3 hits. Driven in by the 8-hitter Maybin, the pitcher Wood with 2 outs in the 3rd, and then Jace Peterson with 2 outs in the second inning there. 2 outs in the 3rd. Peterson able to tie the game. They've had 2 hits since. There's Sammy Solis, who might be a long, long man today. Desmond to his left up the middle. Nicely acrobatic and getting rid of it. 2 outs. That was pretty. What an athlete.
Rarely do you see Ian Desmond get rid of the ball quick. He's more of a stand upright, shuffle, use the cannon shortstop. But look at that, just got rid of it nice and quick. A little flip play to first. And how often have you seen Ian Desmond make the quick transfer and throw sidearm like that? That was pretty.
Yeah, it was very nice. Can Jordan Zimmerman get out Alex Wood? 2 for 2 with an RBI today. No, he can't. This guy cannot be an 044 career hitter coming into this game. He's now 3 for 9 on the year. Next up, Nick Markakis.
It's locked in.
So the pitcher's 3 for 3. The leadoff guy 0 for 3. And Markakis 5 out of 18 career against Jordan Zimmerman. First pitch breaking ball.
Good late hop on that 93 on pitch number 97. 66% fastball.
One ball and 2 strikes.
Tell you what, Carp, if you can get out of this inning, you talk about piecing together one and keeping your ball club in it when you didn't have your great stuff. I mean, he could still get the W in this game. We just have been spoiled by him for so long that when he gives up 3 runs, you're thinking, what's wrong?
Yeah, especially at home.
That's a great start for a lot of pitchers. Spoiled by this staff on a daily basis. Oh, they gave up 2 runs. What's going on?
Ooh, that's close. Markakis spitting on it, 3-2. Alex Wood will be running as Zimmerman goes way behind him at first. Nissan, a little bit of everything in this at bat. Location. Markakis fouled it straight back.
Jordan is throwing some of his best fastballs of the day right here, right now. And he's in triple digits on the pitch count. Maybe emptying the tank, thinking this is it.
Those pitches he's thrown this year, 101 in 6 1/3 against the Phillies in a 5-3 loss April 18th.
This will be 102.
Yep. Two on, 2 out. And you know Solis is ready for Freeman. So Jordan gets 1 more hitter. And a rare 3rd walk of the day. Simmons is 0 for 3 today. Struck out looking in the first. A little dribbler in front of the plate. Jordan threw him out in the 3rd, and then a fly ball to Harper, ending the 4th inning.
And he's been swinging early and often at anything.
On an 8-game hitting streak, and there you go. 12 for 29 during his streak coming in. Fastball is up, 2-1. This all started with a 2-out hit by the pitcher.
Does not get cheated. And went to a knee after that 2-1 swing on the slider at 89 from Jordan Zimmerman. Watch this 2-1 hack.
Couple of shortstops in this game that don't leave a whole lot in the bag when they're in the plate, in the batter's box. Desmond has made a sparkling play this inning. 2 on, 2 out. And a 2-2 pitch. A chopper. Here comes Espinosa's got the arm for it, and he makes the play. What a luxury to have no matter what position Danny Espinosa is playing. So the crowd gets what it wants. Bryce Harper leading off, bottom 6, and the game.
To the first inning, Bryce Harper going for home run number 12. If you missed it, did he get it? No, but Cameron Maybin almost tipped it out of the ballpark. Watch where this ball hits. Off the top of the wall. Bryce going so good, opponents are even trying to make his doubles go out for a home run. That would score Yunel Escobar and put the Nats up 1-0. They would score a couple more in the first to make it 3-0. You see the line score right there. All tied at 3 as we head to the bottom of the 6th.
Let's talk Mazda. 4-5-6, bottom of the 6th. What they've done this month, May has been good to Bryce, and Heat to it. Ryan Zimmerman, bunch of RBIs, and Wilson Ramos continues his great hitting with a 13-game streak now. Here we go. Ballpark's alive.
Yeah.
With Bryce Harper leading off 6th inning. Cloud cover, good time to see the ball for a hitter. And he gets a first pitch hook. Second time up, lined out hard to right field. Third time up, he was at the plate when Dan Uggla got picked off at second base by Alex Wood last inning. Harper really hits it hard to right. Over to cover it, Markakis. Bryce thinking 2 until Nick stops him, and he does. Head first slide back into the bag, and this guy is playing some kind of baseball. By the way, that batting average was .292 at the start of the day.
I mean, this was shot out of a cannon right here. The sound of this as crisp as you can get it. He went back to the black bat. No more pink bat for Bryce Harper. Big turn at first. He was thinking 2. And you remember the backdoor throw from Andrelton Simmons? He remembered it, dove back into first.
By the way, Bryce Harper now batting .303. Here's Ryan Zimmerman 1 for 2 with a double.
I'm just thinking Bryce might have some fun in Arizona hitting in that ballpark.
Oh, boy.
The way his swing is, his approach right now, how locked he is.
Yeah, there might be some chasing at Chase Field.
The heads up in the pool. And the key in all this is Ryan Zimmerman. If he stays locked in, you can't pitch around Bryce Harper because now you have right-handed protection behind him. Bryce Harper is going to go as Ryan Zimmerman goes as this thing moves forward. As long as you got a tough out behind you, they have to pitch to you, or else this guy's going to do some damage.
Busted bat. Simmons will look to turn it. Harper went after him, and maybe just enough to get Zimmerman safe at first. Good hard baseball out there at second base.
I think the Braves are taking a look at this in their dugout. And Freddie Gonzalez is going to come out, and I think he's going to challenge again.
Oh, boy. Boy, the Nats have been on the short end of a ton of challenges lately.
I mean, but they're getting them right. That's the point that should be made, even though they're going against the Nationals. They're getting them right. And I thought with the naked eye from up here that Ryan Zimmerman was out. I was asking the truck as soon as he crossed first, was he out? He looked out to me.
Well, as long as you keep hitting them, you keep your challenges alive.
I mean, it's hard to tell from way up here, but, you know, I thought the throw beat him.
Well, every 90 feet when these two teams get together,
remember,
so important because they just battle and battle.
It all depends on the look you get, too. It's got to be in the back of Freddie Freeman's glove, not the front, the back.
And because the safe call was made, it has to be indisputable now.
Do you remember the scoreboard shot we had of Frank Robinson's 500th home run? If they had replay back then, what would they show on the scoreboard? It's like
it would look like like Pokemon, or
they show like a Pong game with the ball going.
Yeah, boop. Probably. I don't know.
Space Invaders. Let's check it out one more time. What do you got? Got to be in the back of the glove. Is that enough to overturn? Is the question.
The ball's still kind of a blur into the glove. Here come the headsets.
You had Exmo on Douglas, so that made it easy. What do you got?
It's a double play, 4-6-3.
I thought they got it right. I thought that is right, I should say. It's not a case of things going against you if you're the Nationals. It's a case of the umpires have missed a few close calls here today. And in their defense, especially the ugly one, not easy calls. That one, a little different.
Bases empty, 2 outs. Ramos the hitter. RBI single the other way and a caught-looking strikeout back in the 4th. Remember, Wood threw him that roundhouse curveball that came back to the outside corner. And Wilson Ramos will sky this one to right. It'll back up Nick Markakis. 3 hitters in the 6th, and the afternoon continues. Matt Grace has been throwing in the Nats bullpen with Freddie Freeman leading off.
Toyota K's for Kids. The Washington area Toyota dealers want to help children and their families by making a donation of $37 to the Children's Inn at NIH for every strikeout by an Nats pitcher this season. And today, Jordan Zimmerman struck out the first 2 hitters of the game.
Yeah.
And that was it.
Into the bullpen for Matt Grace. In fact, he faced Freddie Freeman here on Friday night. In the 8th inning, he got Freeman on a ground ball out into the outfield where Escobar was playing on the shift. Had thrown a double play ball to Andrelton Simmons right before that after giving up a hit to Nick Markakis. So it'll be round 2 for him and Freddie Freeman here in this series. And overall, Freeman 0 for 2 against him. We got some raindrops coming down late in the day here. Heat and humidity building up throughout the afternoon.
Tell him Bob's bootleg weather. Tell him how the storm formed.
It got really hot and humid.
There you go. I'll buy that.
Then it got wet.
You're money at weather.
I can describe it while it's happening. Just don't ask me to predict it. Or anybody else for that matter. Freddie Freeman, another laser off of his bat. Worth over to cut it. That'll keep him to a single. And Freddie Freeman, another 2-hit day today. In this series against the Nationals, he's 5 for 11.
Check out the raindrops on the Exmo. Inside out swing was supposed to be away, kind of came back over the plate. You just watch him work in BP. We usually have a camera from center field on everybody hitting for both teams. So when we're doing our lineup cards, we're watching guys take batting practice. Just to watch him move the ball around during BP, how he takes one round to left and one round up the middle, then he'll pull late.
Johnny Gomes batting for Kelly Johnson.
I mean, most guys do that, but you really watch Freddie Freeman bear down in batting practice. It's not home run derby, and I think that's a big difference in Bryce Harper's approach this year. If you watch him take BP, he does the same thing. He's hitting everything the other way. He's not trying to show everybody how far he can hit the ball in batting practice. He's working on getting his hands in the right slot.
Gomes with a high fly ball to deep right center. Bryce Harper lost it. The sun came out a bit. There could have been a play at third, but the relay was dropped. And Johnny Gomes, who never got beyond first base on that play, put one up where Bryce Harper lost it.
Well, Johnny Gomes couldn't go anywhere because Freddie Freeman was stopped between first and second. There was a log jam, so Gomes was stuck. And then all of a sudden, Freddie Freeman just takes off after Bryce Harper loses in the sun. Good hustle by Michael Taylor getting over there. But if Ugla picks this, Freddie Freeman's out by 5 feet at least at third base. I mean, Freeman's just getting to second base right now and would have been out at third with a good throw. And Gomes was stuck. There was nothing he could do. There's no way he should be on second.
Danny Espinosa even with the back at third. Desmond Ugla back for a double play ball. Callaspo, contact guy. And the Braves have 10 hits now, 2 in a row against Matt Grace. And this little flare is trouble. Hits the ground, spins away. Runners will end up at first and second. Atlanta has the lead. Cue shot beyond the reach of Zimmerman and Ugla.
Well, you talked about Callaspo. You got to turn around any chance you get. He's at .059 right-handed this year, so Matt Williams had him in the perfect situation, exactly what he wanted. But there's really no defense against that. See all the English on it, spinned away from Ugla.
And the Braves have a lead in this series for the first time since the opening innings on Friday night when they scored 1 in the first, 1 in the third.
It's Callaspo's second hit this year. Right-handed, now he's 2 for 18.
Well, the sky playing tricks here, and it's hurt the Nats. Jace Peterson next. Last time up, he hit a ball as hard as you can to Dan Uggla. And now Ramos wants to get together with Grace. Aaron Barrett. Right-handed hitters ahead for the Braves.
Talking about a bunt D right here. First and second, nobody out. You'd think left on left that Jace Peterson probably going to bunt. We'll see. Nope.
And that breaking pitch in there counts even 1-1.
And Freddie Gonzalez's defense, I think he likes the way Jace Peterson's been swinging it today. We'll see if they change it up here with 1 strike. Maybe give him a strike to swing and bunt now, but he's still in the back of the box. Peterson squared up all 3 balls he's hit today.
Two and one. Squares up another one. Dan Uggla. Diving stop and a double play. Johnny Gomes started running and never stopped. Just goes right into the dugout. Unbelievable play. Dan Uggla for 2 huge outs.
I want to see this in X mode because Dan Uggla is going to look like Superman once again. Let's check it out. Reaction play, step and a dive. Johnny Gomes takes off. Look at that. What a play by Dan Uggla. Great effort, ready for the baseball, on his toes. Could turn out to be a huge play in this baseball game.
We have been totally impressed by Dan Uggla's defense. Strike 1 to Bethancourt now with the runner at first, 2 outs. Hot shot. Espinosa stays right with it on an in-between hop and guns out the Atlanta catcher. So the Braves get a leadoff hit by Freddie Freeman. Johnny Gomes a pinch hit in the sun. Callaspo a bloop hit, and they settle for 1 run. It's our Hyundai 7th inning stretch.
this game. 2 outs, Bryce Harper up. Dan Uggla gets picked off a second by Andrelton Simmons, and then Ryan Zimmerman hits into a 4-6-3 double play. They would initially call him safe, review it, call him out. So there's a big plays in this game.
And then the Braves go out and get a run in the top of the 7th inning. It could have been more. Dan Uggla makes a fantastic play on the front end of a twin killing. So up to the bullpen to keep things going the rest of the way. 7, 8, 9 due up for the Nats in the bottom of the 7th. And we'll see what kind of late game magic this ball club has in store for us one more time.
Well, they never feel like they're out of it now. That all started in Atlanta on April 28th when they were down 9-1. So they're going to fight, they're going to claw and try to get back into this one. But there's been some key moments in this game that, we just showed you a couple of them, especially the Uggla pickoff. But hey, the Braves fight, the Braves claw. They're a scrappy bunch, and you couldn't always say that about them. They're going to give you good at-bats. They're going to foul pitches off. And we've seen Jace Peterson, Cameron Maybin, a lot of good at-bats from the Braves today. So give them some credit. They deserve it.
And since John Hart came in as their GM, there's kind of a whole different thing going on with the Atlanta Ball Club. They're pointing to 2017 when they move into their new stadium. And so this Washington-Atlanta thing is going to be around for quite a while.
And we like that. I mean, these games are always exciting. It used to be, skewed the Braves' way for so many years, and now the Nats have had their share of wins. But another good Braves-Nats game, and we wouldn't expect anything else.
Sorry, Mets. Sorry, Phillies. Until you guys win a division, it's Washington and Atlanta battling in the NL East, and maybe the Mets do something about that, or maybe Miami does this year. We'll find out. So Bryce Harper, another fantastic day with a couple of hits. Johnny Gomes stays in after pinch hitting to play left field. Alex Wood still in the game. Thanks to that challenge, he's only had to throw 7 pitches in the 6th inning. So he's at 91. Danny Espinosa 1 for 2 today. Infield hit up the middle last time on a ball that Jace Peterson kept from going into center field. Pulls it. Oh, what a pick by Callaspo. And a good pick by Freddie Freeman. Alberto Callaspo, longtime American League guy, playing some ball for the Braves in this weekend series.
Yeah, just a reaction play for Callaspo in between hop, top spin on it, gave with it nicely. Knew he had some time, and Freddie Freeman barely picking that. Did you see how much white was showing on the backhand pick from the Braves first baseman? Watch this. Little snow cone.
Interesting move by Matt Williams. Left-hander Clint Robinson comes out on deck. The Nats are short a right-handed bat because Dan Uggla had to come in for Escobar. And even if Matt would bat Tyler Moore next, he'd probably be facing a right-hander anyway in Brandon Cunniff. So maybe he likes the Robinson-Wood matchup a little better. In the meantime, Michael A. Taylor, 1 ball, 1 strike. Alex Wood still throwing the ball well here. Fastball by Taylor. He has fanned Michael twice by getting ahead and then throwing off speed in the dirt. That one elevated just enough where Taylor could get to it. And good speed on first base, and Robinson will be the hitter against Wood. 1 on, 1 out.
Just to kind of roll over, you see Callaspo playing in for the bunt a little bit. I mean, kind of playing halfway. Wasn't that far in. A well-placed ground ball for Taylor. Nice piece of hitting. And we'll see if he decides to steal second.
Roger McDowell, a quick visit to the mound. Robinson has not faced Wood. McClint's had some good at-bats for the Nationals. 2 for 12 as a pinch hitter with an RBI, hitting .222 overall with 8 hits and 2 batted in. I asked Clint the other day, how did you put up all those numbers for so many years in the Kansas City organization and not really get more than 4 at-bats at the big league level? He said, the 2 reasons. Billy Butler and Eric Hosmer. Hosmer was his minor league teammate. And sometimes you're in an organization, P, where there's guys ahead of you at your position, and you're not a utility guy who can play anywhere, like a guy like you could, and it's a little tougher. And he said it was really difficult. 4 at-bats in all those years in the Kansas City organization.
Especially when you have a young organization with a lot of young players, and they're giving those guys a chance.
Yeah.
And you have depth in the organization. I mean, just ask Michael Taylor, Steven Souza Jr., whoever that's been stuck in AAA in the past years for the Nationals because of what's been going on here in D.C.
Yeah. He was drafted in the 25th round by the Royals back in 08. 0-1. And he pulls off the breaking ball, strike 2. Minor league time after that with the Pirates, Blue Jays, and Dodgers. It's only a matter of time before he hits his first big league home run. Hit a long foul ball down into the right field corner here the other night. And that ball's popped up to the left side for Andrelton Simmons. 2 outs.
Be sure to text Madison's word of the day. What is it today? It's Denard. All right. That's an easy one. To 29292 for your chance to win a meet and greet with Danny Espinosa. No, Denard Span. That's Denard to 29292 for your chance to win. Denard with the day off today, and figuring you might see him sometime soon here.
Dan Ugla coming on, and most probably Brandon Cuniff coming in. And this call to the bullpen brought to you by Verizon, America's largest and most reliable 4G LTE network. Day off on Thursday. Max Scherzer could be bumped up and take that start. We'll wait and see how the Nats decide to play it. And always the possibility Strasburg could go Tuesday and then Sunday in San Diego. But anyway, join us Monday in Masson too, and the Nats open the road trip out there. We'll get you going at 9 o'clock. So here's Dan Ugla against the hard-throwing right-hander Brandon Cuniff.
Yeah, 92, 93 at the fastball. Slider 82. Changeup at 84. Doesn't throw it very often. Fastball 67% of the time. 13 appearance. And look at the average against. Wow. 061.
He's already thrown 2 innings in relief in this series.
Did Freddie Freeman just signal to the dugout that I got him right there and check it out?
Oh, boy.
And they're telling Cuniff to step off the mound. And now Bethancourt coming out.
Well, until they get one wrong, he can keep doing it.
That's right. Little lean there by Taylor.
Boy, that's too close when you're the tying run.
Boy, he's trying to get a lead and get a jump to get into scoring position with 2 outs. And they thought he was going. They pushed out.
And that was a pitch out, and Bethancourt flinched because it wasn't that far off the plate. He didn't want Dan Uggla taking a swing right into his left elbow.
So Michael Taylor knows he's got his max lead. You want to get out to a spot where you know if he gives you your best move, you can get back and be comfortable with it. And he's gotten back twice.
Uggla walked last time up, facing Cuniff for the first time. And that slider just up and away. Easy take for him, 2-0.
Well, Cuniff's trying to be quick to the plate because of Taylor. You're seeing the Michael Taylor factor right now. He rushed that. And now he's falling behind 2-0 to Uggla. And the guy could do damage.
Outfield deep and no doubles. He's given a move A, and A. And Freddie Freeman looking into the dugout after that one.
Challenge everything.
Cuniff steps off the mound.
See, this is the.
And right now the Braves video room is running this ball game.
Yeah. Good call. Well, if you're 2 for 2, you're thinking you're going to get them all right, I guess.
Neds need Cuniff to throw one into the tarp and then have it go down the line.
He got to throw a strike to a guy with pop, and he's really worried about Michael Taylor right now. And I understand why, but I would want the focus to be in the batter's box.
And Uggla will pop it up. Jace Peterson, 7th inning is over. We have a lot of things going on in this game today. 2 long innings to go. 4-3 Atlanta.
Top of the 8th. And we're going to show you how the Braves scored their 4th run in the 7th inning. Was Alberto Callaspo with his 2nd hit as a right-hander this year. He was 1 for 17 right-handed, make it 2 for 18. On the little Texas leaguer to right to put the Braves up by 1. Sammy Solis takes over for the Nats.
Left-handed rookie appearance number 3. Nats were in Atlanta when he was called up.
Matt Grace has made some good pitches with some awful results. You remember the pitch he made to D. Gordon? It's like an infield single, yeah, to a run, and then that one to Callaspo.
On a pitch up, and that comes straight down and gets Wilson Ramos.
Little redirect on the foul tip. Oh, right off his left foot, the only part that's not protected. Look at that. Pinky toe.
1-2 pitch. Jammed in with a fastball. Fields his position. Fires to Zimmerman and takes care of Cameron Maben.
Peanuts return to the Fitz. They're there through May 11th. All kinds of fun stuff going on down there. For all your ticket and promotional information, visit PotomacNationals.com.
Infielder Phil Goslin will be the pinch hitter here for Brandon Cuniff, who came in and got Dan Ugla on that pop-up. From Westchester, PA, but he played his college ball down in Charlottesville. Hot shot, Desmond behind it. Time to hop a time or two, and Goslin got down the line well. 2 quick outs on ground balls by Sammy Solis.
Just ran a 4 flat from the right side. That's flying.
Check out all the MLB scores and stats right on your wrist if you have the Apple Watch, and you can win one. Like WUSA 9 on Facebook right now and enter. I'm surprised you don't have one yet.
You've got a long road trip coming. Okay. And there's a mall right across the street in Arizona.
There is a nice mall out there.
And I've been known to.
Rumors have it it's one of the reasons we stay at that particular
shop way too much.
Institution.
Yeah.
2 balls, no strikes to Nick Markakis. Fastball in there, 2-1. Inside out swing by Nick Markakis, his 3rd hit of the series. As he gets one into left field with 2 outs here in the 8th.
13 seconds between pitches right there for Sammy Solis. Of all the Nats pitchers, I think he works the fastest. Even Doug Fister's 16 to 17 seconds. Doug's digging it. I like this guy. He looks fast.
And Jose Lobaton, one of yesterday's heroes, right next to him. Andrelton Simmons 0 for 4. And in the series, 2 for 12. Nick Markakis 1 for 1 in stolen bases this year. Stole 18 bases his first full year with the Orioles back in 2006. And then 18 again. But really not close to those numbers ever since. Raindrops falling. Just a sprinkle at the ballpark right now.
Simmons to a knee again. He's very comfortable in the batter's box, and I'll just leave it at that. He is letting it rip.
Phillies have picked up a couple of runs. It was 5-2 Mets. Top of the 8th now. 5-4 score in Philly. Target in. And he ended up on the other side of home plate after that swing.
Well, he's the kind of guy that if he's on your team, you love him. And if you're playing against him, it's probably not love.
Now the Sun back out on 0-2. Sonny on the infield. Four-3 Braves. They've out-hit the Nats 12-8. And they've scored 4 unanswered runs since the Nationals' 3-run first. Simmons jammed, and Dan Uggla right there. If work rate and body language have anything to do with being a rookie, this kid belongs in the big league, Sammy Solis. So it'll be Desmond, Worth, and Harper, a big bottom of the 8th coming. Play daily fantasy baseball for free on DraftKings.com. Enter promo code DUGOUT for free entry. And by Night Point Systems. They offer the technology you need when you need it. A lot of things going on out there just to the right of the red loft in center field. And here's Cody Martin, who got a couple of outs last night, but one of them was on a base hit. He threw the ball to Uggla, on which Taylor was thrown out at home, then retired Denard Span.
A fastball 89, slider 81, curveball 73. Very rarely throws a changeup. And is he going to face Bryce Harper? First things first, Ian Desmond leads it off.
Yeah, second things second, nobody warming up. Slider. How about Ian Desmond? Well, he is capable of doing that, taking that pitch the other way, and he's 2 for 3 today.
You see the slider just staying on it, little extension, reaching for it. So game on, leadoff man aboard, down by 1 in the bottom of the 8th.
Desmond's first career hit against Martin. He had walked against him previously. Here's Jason Worth, who's 0 for 2. Martin has struck him out twice. Worth working on trying to get a hit for the first time today. And the Braves looking for a bridge to the 9th inning, and their closer, Jason Grilli, who still, his only blown save of the year was against the Nats.
That's still nobody in the Braves bullpen. They have one lefty, Luis Avalon, and he's not throwing.
Way outside 2-0. And the 8th inning yesterday, Avilan only faced 2 batters. Lobaton got a hit against him. Then he struck out Danny Espinosa. But evidently,
Gatorade cups are loose.
Worth taking, and that's a strike on the edge. 2-1.
It's a pitcher strike. You're ahead 2-0. You don't want that. You're looking to do some damage. And borderline pitch ahead in the count. Take that every time. Good pitch.
And Mercedes-Benz tracking it right on the line there. 2-1. And Worth takes that breaking ball out of play. No Drew Storn for the 9th. He got the win yesterday through 10 pitches, 6 strikes. And the Braves have 3, 4, 5 due up. Not sure what Matt's plans are, of course, but Solis could stay in to face Freeman.
I'll tell you what, Freddie Gonzalez is open right now is that he and Desmond goes right here to 3-2 count. And that Jason Worth puts it in play and first base is open with him out.
Well, maybe Worth will put it in play and it'll sneak through somewhere.
I'm just shocked they don't. I mean, I don't. Anyways, big pitch coming.
Worth. Boy, that was not an easy take. 2-1, nobody out for Bryce Harper, who will face a right-handed pitcher.
A right-handed pitcher he walked off yesterday.
Yeah.
This is the same guy that Bryce Harper in the bottom of the 9th yesterday hit his 11th home run, walk-off job, big old bat flip, and sent everybody here home happy, including a few broadcasters.
Bryce had walked previously against Martin. So we left a wet camera lens down there and a mess of a dog pile. Third walk-off home run, Bryce Harper.
And how about Frank Robinson Day? Tie it all together.
That's pretty appropriate, wasn't it?
So I got a question. Do you bunt Bryce right here?
Bite your tongue, FP Santangelo.
Here we go. How good is this?
Ball up and in. Harper today. RBI double. Maybin's glove, center field wall, first inning. Line drive to right, caught in the 3rd, and then a hard hit single to right in the 6th inning. Strike call, and it gets away from Bethancourt. Big gap in right center. A lot of room in the bleachers. And a 1-1 to Harper with nobody out. He gets jammed and pops it up to Simmons. Infield fly rule in effect. And that's why the infield fly rule exists. Because it prevents an infielder from turning a double play on a play like that.
Yeah, first and second are the bases loaded, and give Ian Desmond credit for not panicking and knowing the infield fly rule. And give Martin some credit for making a good pitch to Bryce Harper. Got a fastball up and in. Harper couldn't get there. And Simmons trying to figure out if everyone's going to panic and take off. They didn't. Big out for the Braves.
If any of you have ever been confused about the infield fly rule, that play right there tells it all. So here's Zimmerman with 1 out. the middle, base hit. Here comes Desmond. Here comes a tie score, and Worth slides to a stop, and he's out at second base. Jason went about 20 feet past the bag, anticipating a throw home, which never came. So the Nats lose a runner in scoring position as Zimmerman drives in Desmond.
Well, he got a belt-tie fastball right down the middle, went right back up the middle with it. And there was no doubt about Ian Desmond scoring this. He was flying around third base. And I think Worth right here kind of in between. Then he hits the brakes, and he's in no man's land. So he tries to do the dance around right there, but Peterson got him.
8-4 on that putout. But the Nats have tied the game, and here's Wilson Ramos. .84 and a breaking ball, swing and a miss. Counts even, 1-1. And Ramos will jump back from a 90 fastball inside.
Yeah, 2-1 count, leverage, let it rip.
Good eye by Wilson on the sweeping curveball that ended up way outside. And now a possible chance for left-handed swinging Danny Espinosa, who's on deck here in the 8th.
Kind of back to my point yesterday about the Braves bullpen. If they were ahead 4-3 a couple years ago, the game's over.
It's over, yeah.
In the 8th inning. Not the case anymore.
3-1 to Ramos. On a pitch up, Wilson Ramos deep to right, still going beyond the reach of Markakis. Here comes Zimmerman. Wilson Ramos puts the Nationals on top, and now Ramos wandering between second and third. Wow.
What a break. The ball stayed in the ballpark. It didn't hop out into the bullpen. It hit soft. That allowed Ryan Zimmerman to score. A huge break for the Nats. What happened at third base is irrelevant. The go-ahead run scored. And you see it all when we come back. We'll break it down. What a swing by the Buffalo to put them up 5-4. 3 outs away from a sweep of the Atlanta Braves. Let's check out the elevation of the pitch, the location of the pitch, and Ramos staying on it. And the break happens when this stays in. Ryan Zimmerman, it would have been second and third, 2 outs, but watch the ball hit soft. Kind of hits the top of the fence, and as soon as it stays in, you know that Zimmerman's going to score. Look at how high that hits up on the fence. And I think Ramos trying to draw the throw at third just in case there's a play at the plate. Did you see Ryan Zimmerman slide and kind of strike a pose at the end of the slide for the 5th run to put him up 5-4?
Well, Drew Storen starts the 9th. He'll face Freddie Freeman, Kelly Johnson, and Johnny Gomes. Freddie Freeman. Pardon me, Johnny Gomes and then Callaspo. Ball 1. So the lefty here. A right-handed hitting Gomes and then a switch hitting Callaspo. Drew gets in the strike zone with a breaking ball. Got the win last night by retiring Eric Young, Nick Markakis, and Andrelton Simmons before Bryce Harper walked off the Braves in the bottom of the 9th. Target in. On a pitch up, Freeman scorches one to center, and there's a guy standing right in front of the fence. Michael A. Taylor. How about that? The Washington Nationals Fans Choice Flex Packs on sale. Choose from some of the best games of the season. See the games you want. Pick 4, get 1 free. Nationals.com/flex.
Oh, that's why he played no doubles defense this point of the game.
Nick Freddie Freeman hit it out of the park if you can't reach it.
And for those of you who don't know, his outfield, you play back. Jason Wurst, heels are on the warning track and left. Michael Taylor, same way. Bryce Harper, deep. Nothing can be hit over your head. It cuts down the angles in the gap, too.
And now I can tell you, without my partner strangling me, that Freddie Freeman is 0 for 11 career against Drew Storen. Not about to bring that number up at the beginning of the AB.
Good job. You've changed. 2 years ago, you would have.
Well, I was tired of getting strangled. Great slider by Drew Storen. Target away. Fastball away.
A little cut to that fastball from Drew. He'll sink it. He'll throw it 4 seams, and he'll cut it away from righties at times and into lefties.
Phil Wood still with us this weekend with Johnny. Nats Extra when this one's over. And a 1-2 pitch. Front door slider. See ya. 2 down. It'll be up to Callaspo. Never got the figure today, but a crowd in excess of 30,000. They've seen just about everything you can see in a ball game today.
And a homestand. What more could you ask for?
That's up in the zone away. Callaspo 1 for 3 career against Storen. He gets the call on the outside edge with the backdoor breaking ball.
It's good take.
That was a changeup. No hitter, tougher to strike out in this lineup than that guy right there. Storen throwing strikes. Rapt attention from the first base dugout. And a bouncing ball to Ian Desmond. One throw from a sweep. A tag by Zimmerman. The Nats have done it. They sweep the Braves. They've won 4 in a row, 10 of 12, and heading to the West Coast with a ton of momentum.
What a homestand. First sweep of the season for the Nats. And you can't play any better than they're playing right now. It's happening again, folks.